India has said that countries need to be careful about providing excuses for terrorist acts, since there cannot be any excuse for terrorism, and must not divide themselves on combating one of the biggest challenges facing humanity. India is currently the chair of the UN Security Council Counter-Terrorism Committee for the year 2022. India will chair the Counter-Terrorism Committee this year. It is significant since counter-terrorism is one of our key priorities in the Security Council, and we will be chairing the committee in the 75th year of our independence, India's permanent representative to the UN Ambassador T.S. Tirumurti told PTI on Monday. India is currently a non-permanent member of the 15-nation Security Council, and its two-year term will end December 31, 2022. The month India will also preside over the powerful UN body for the second time in its tenure. India was Security Council President in August 2021. Tirumurti is the new chair of the Counter-Terrorism Committee for this year. The Counter-Terrorism Committee was established in 2001 in the wake of the 9/11 terrorist attacks. UNSC Resolution 1373, 2001, had established the Counter-Terrorism Committee as a subsidiary body of the Council. Tirumurti said the Security Council has recognized terrorism as one of the biggest challenges facing humanity. We have been consistently highlighting the importance of remaining united against terrorism in all its forms and manifestation, and have guarded against diluting our shared commitments, he said, adding that before the 9/11 terror attacks in the US and before the Counter-Terrorism Committee was set up, the world was divided into my terrorist and your terrorist. We should not go back to that era and divide ourselves on this critical issue. We also need to be careful about providing excuses for terrorist acts, since there cannot be any excuse for terrorism, he said. Tirumurti noted that the UN Secretary-General's reports have highlighted the rise of terrorist forces around the world, especially in Africa. Terrorist groups have grown in sophistication and learned to use innovative technologies, including artificial intelligence, robotics, drones, and launch terror attacks, including on neighboring countries. Governments need to address resolutely the challenges posed by the misuse of emerging technologies for terrorism. Consequently, it is incumbent upon the member states to strengthen the implementation of the global counter-terrorism strategy, which India had actively contributed to during the negotiations, and strengthen national security forces and structures to combat terror effectively, he said. As chair of the Counter-Terrorism Committee, we will work with other members of the committee to see how best to advance our common agenda on this important issue, Tirumurti added. On the eve of assuming chair of the CTC, India had voted last month in favor of a resolution to renew the mandate of the Counter-Terrorism Committee Executive Directorate (CTED) until December 31, 2025. As the chair of CTC for 2022, India will make determined efforts to further enhance the role of CTC in strengthening the multilateral response to counter-terrorism and, more importantly, ensuring that global response to the threat of terrorism remains unambiguous, undivided, and effective, India had said in its explanation of vote to renew the CTED mandate.